So, we just watched Kamen Rider 01 episode 9.
Yeah, we did do that.
We just did that, in fact. Granted,
It's something I did just see on it with my own eyes.
Yeah.
Both of them, in fact.
wow. Holy shit.
Paying real close attention with my 2 eyes.
Well, luckily, this review can come out a bit late because, I'm pretty sure this week's episode of 01, or is it next week? Golf tournament.
Golf.
Golf stopped it. That one,
As it does.
that
tend to
one
do.
golf tournament that everyone complains about. But to be fair, Japan, I guess, just really cares about their golf.
I mean, golf. We'll settle it with golf.
Settle it in a golf tournament. And then they had one of the best scenes in the entire show. Welcome to Forza.
He just took his giant Beyblade staff and whacked the shit out of that golf ball.
Because he said, I don't know how to play golf. So he just was like, I'll do what I do best. And
Whacked the shit out of something with my Beyblade staff.
Power Beyblades.
Sorry about that.
That's fine. You got company over. That's why we're trying to get this recorded. But before we get into the episode, real quick, I do want to talk about some, regular Kamen Rider news. A trailer for the winter movie got dropped. And
Reiwa the First Generation, I believe.
yeah, that is what it is.
So they are making 01 out to be the Agito of Reiwa, because it's what it is. It's the first Reiwa show.
Yeah, of course it is. Have you seen, there's this really cool,
Have I seen Agito, or...?
No, I was about to say, there's this really cool bus ad with 01, Agito, and Ichigo. And they're all like, 2019, 2000, 1975. Look at them all posing and being cool.
That's nice.
All the first of their generation.
By the way, I have seen Agito. I mean, I'm not done with Agito, but I have 4 or 5 episodes left of Agito that I need to finish, and I keep forgetting to do that. And I also have to watch Ghost, and I keep forgetting to do that. But man, Doctor Who is really fun to watch.
To be fair, I've been spending most of my time watching Aqua Teen Hunger Force, so I don't blame you.
That's fair. I've been watching Doctor Who.
Nice.
The very end of season 3.
Yeah, they revealed a new suit for 01, which is called 001.
Is that what that's called?
Yes, it is in fact called Kamen Rider 001. And
I don't know how to feel about that.
It's when it's Aruto using the Force Riser. At least it's assumed it's Aruto using the Force Riser. There's no reason it's not Aruto using the Force Riser.
I don't know how to feel about that.
And we also have another 01, which he's in another rider, all right. I'll give him that.
I mean, yeah.
He looks fine. I don't know. I haven't actually watched Geo.
I have.
So do you think this movie is gonna be good?
I mean, this might mean Aruto's just gonna lose his powers for no reason. So, who knows?
Well, that's what happened in the X-Aid Ghost movie, because Pac-Man took Ghost powers.
Well, I mean, so basically, when Zio takes a power and gets a ride watch, the rider doesn't have that power anymore, and the timeline in which they did have that power is completely erased from existence.
I'm sorry, what?
Basically, so how the ride watches work is when Zio gets a ride watch of a rider, the timeline where that rider had that power completely gone.
Okay.
And that power only exists in the hands of Zio.
That's strange.
Yes.
You said you enjoyed Geo, right?
I did.
Would you say it's good or that you enjoyed it?
I say I enjoyed it. Do I think it's ridiculous? Yes, but I did enjoy it.
I mean, as long
Do
as...
I think ride watches are stupid? Yes, but I did enjoy it.
Okay. Okay. That's alright, yeah. Sounds good.
There's actually so there was this whole Zio series for the first 15, 16 episodes of after the episode they'll do a skit of just explaining what happened in the episode. And the first one is with Sento, explaining what the fuck just happened and why he doesn't have memories of being Billed anymore. But it's like meta, so Sento's like still talking like Sento and saying things that Sento would know is Billed.
Wait, are those wait, is that where that scene where Waz says we should destroy Toei headquarters come from?
Yes.
I have, like I said, I haven't watched Geo, so I just know that there's like Waz is great, and he says Iwai a lot, and Wakamau.
Wakamau.
And that there's a Waz that wears a beret.
Yes, it's called the Zeo supplementary plan, and it is the first bit, the first 16 episodes have a supplementary plan. Okay.
Anyway, long story short, 001, I think the suit looks dope. And another 01, it's in another writer. But episode 9 starts off right where episode 8 ended. Fua oh boy, he is hurt real bad. It's a he got his bone, he got bone dustitis.
Yeah.
Like
the doctor Humagear looks at him and was like, oh, he's gonna die.
Yeah, if we don't fix him like right now, he will die.
Oh shit, level 5.
But we go from Fua in intensive care, or at least going to have surgery be had on him, to the vice president accosting Aruto like he usually does.
He's like, if you don't make a decision in 5 seconds, you're bad at your job.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, maybe if you make a decision in less than 5 seconds, you're bad at making decisions.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, you should think things over and give them time to be a good idea.
Maybe consider everything that's going on first. And maybe consider shutting down an entire hospital where people are actually in the middle of surgery sometimes.
Yeah.
Might be a bad idea.
That baby that you're trying to have born right now, he's dead. That's a dead baby. You gonna put that dead baby on your hands? You're gonna get that dead baby blood all over your hands?
All I'm saying, if one of the Human Gear doctors that was shut down, because they was like, we need to shut down the doctors in the Human Gear hospital.
Yeah.
All the Human Gear in that hospital need to be shut down. I don't know why, but
well, it's because they all got
attacked by big.
He's worried that they're still all attacked, but he's a dick about it.
Yeah, and if any of the Dr. Human Gear were in the middle of surgery when that happened, the person who's getting surgery done is gonna fucking die.
Yeah. But Aruto makes the decision to shut them all down, which I was genuinely surprised by.
It's because he was getting accosted.
It's because he was. Oh wait, I should turn you up on my end. You might have been quiet for the first half of this video. I apologize.
Well, hi guys. You always don't want to hear me You only won't be able to hear me explain Ride Watches very well. I guess
they probably will. They probably will. I'll make sure to put a disclaimer in this part right here.
A disclaimer after I turned up. Hey, that first half of the video, he was pretty quiet.
I'll put it at the beginning of the video, dipshit. But yeah, Aruto makes the decision to shut them down, and what do you know? The person taking care of Fua is a Humagear.
Yup. So he shuts down, and then fucking Yua's like, what the hell?
Yua fast travels over to Hidden Intelligence, or Hidden Perp, and he's like, yo, what the fuck?
She goes through the map and finds, oh, there it is. Hold on. It's a fast travel point. Cool. Let me just get over there real quick.
Yeah, she gets there really fast. Like, Aruto literally is just sitting in his room, and he's like, should I have done that? And Yua's like, no, you shouldn't have.
It's like, well, shit. I better start that shit back up then.
Yeah, and he makes a joke about, because this is the first time we have seen Yua get angry, and it's probably because Fua is, dying. And so Aruto's like, I thought you were a Humagear at first, and so it was like, and Izu's like, well, just remember, the hacked Humagears are hacked. And Yua makes mention that the Humagear working on Fua was hacked into a trilobite.
But he was still working on
Fua. He was back to being a regular Humagear and is trying to work on Fua. And granted, she never actually says that Fua is the one in danger. But, you know, it's like, you can tell that's why she's doing this.
Yeah.
Aruto doesn't.
And then he's like,
that,
Aruto's like, well, shit, I better start that shit back up then.
Yeah, he starts it back up as as MitsubouJinrai.net are marching on another hospital.
Then he's like, well, I better go punch a robot or two.
And so
then he does
Aruto leaves the scene, and Yua gives Izu the mammoth Zetsumarai's key.
And then she's like, that sure is mammoth key.
And she's like, you know what? There's data in here that reminds me. You know that satellite? Yeah? It's supposed to be like a heavy artillery weapon.
No, it was like a...
Did you see the design of that thing? That's not disaster relief. That's because Grandpa really wanted a cool mech.
Grandpa deserved a cool mech.
Grandpa made sure people had passion.
Indeed.
So, you know, we see Aruto, and we got a pretty cool fight scene with him using his blade. I don't know what it's called. It's his suitcase sword. And
I don't know why, but for some reason the whole passion thing reminds me somewhat of Yakuza 4.
What?
The lone guy in Yakuza 4.
I'm sorry, I haven't played Yakuza 4.
I'll explain it later.
Okay. Anyway, we get a really cool scene where Aruto just goes in on a bunch of Trilobite Magier. And then it's like, hey, are you gonna fight this giant robot?
And Aruto's like, I guess.
He's like, I'll do it if I have to, and then he immediately gets his shit kicked in.
Because it's a giant robot and he's
But don't worry, our Izu Tokyo drifts in and has...
and explains a joke, and then...
Because Aruto makes a pun, drifts in, explains a joke, and then hands the Breaking Mammoth progress.
That was a really good scene, because he said something, and then he, the guy with the sword, what was his name?
It's Hirobi.
He was like, what? And then Izu was like, he made a joke, and then drifted in and handed Naruto the mammoth key. It was really cool. I liked it.
It was a moment that I was glad I got to see.
I enjoyed it quite a bit.
But yeah, and he got the Breaking Mammoth key, which turns the satellite. It's a robot. And he
became a robot. Naruto was like, well, I guess I'm in a robot now.
And okay, so obviously Toei, we're used to this by now. Toei CGI is not the best. But this wasn't...
I'm sitting over here looking at my PS2 like, you could probably run 01.
I cannot wait to see these graphics on the next PS2 game.
Yeah,
but I think the way they shot it kind of covered up the messiness a bit, you know?
Yeah, it was a little bit too bright.
Yeah, the yellow on the 01 Breaking Mammoth.
It's very easy to tell when something is CGI. Bright. It's all very bright, the CGI.
Very, very bright. It was way too bright. If they... Oh, shit. Michael almost fell. If they toned down the colors a bit, it wouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah.
Because the way they shot it, it looked pretty good. It looked better than the Time Machines in Geo, which I know how bad they looked because I watched the Forever Heisei Generations movie.
Gotcha.
That you should watch. The Time Machines.
I haven't watched it actually.
You should watch it. It's really good. As long as they look better than the Time Machines, that's all that matters. You know.
Which means it means progress.
Yeah. And we get a really good. It's like a really well done fight scene between the Geiger and the Breaking Mammoth, and I enjoyed it. And the finisher was hilarious.
Yeah, he just got a giant progress key out and surfed it onto a dude.
And he squished him. Because Breaking Mammoth's ability is press. So he pressed him.
Press!
And then we get a one last good scene with Izu and Yua, which I did not expect this dynamic to come out of the two, because the footage of Yua using the assassin Humagear gets released. At first I was like, oh, well, someone released that footage and it was fake because the assassin had red headphones. And then I went back and I was like, oh no, wait a second, when Yua used it, he did it. Oh, and then Izu and Yua have a really, it's really tense. Well, it's like, it's as tense as Izu can be, because Izu's just a sweet little bud.
Izu's like, the person who recorded this video. Hold on.
Wait.
Searching through databanks.
I think
Would you look at that? It was Yua.
Would you look at that? I think we got a snitch. Do you know what they say in America? What?
Bitch, a snitch.
Snitches get stitches.
Snitches.
No, she didn't. But it was funny to see Izu interrogating Yua.
And then Fua and Aruto were on a roof of a hospital, and Fua was like, man, I don't know how to feel about this.
But don't worry, Aruto cracks a joke, and then his spleen hurts.
Because he laughed when he's incredibly injured.
But I'm glad we finally got to have Aruto see Fua laugh. Or try not to laugh, you know?
Yeah.
And it was a really nice ending. And overall, I really enjoyed this episode.
Yeah, it was nice.
What'd you think?
I think it was really nice, you know. My favorite episode is still the one where they introduced the tiger form. So far, that's been my favorite episode. It was really fucking good.
Yeah, no, it was a good episode. I enjoyed this mainly because it finally feels like the stakes are being raised. You know?
Yeah.
Metsubo Jinrai is making their move.
Yeah, for sure. They were just kind of walking around wrecking shit.
Yeah, that's kind of what they did this episode.
For like a day.
But they didn't need to do much more than that, I think. You know?
They made a day out of it.
Yeah,
they got some food. They laid out the picnic blankets. You know, a nice meal together.
Hirobi and Jin just sitting there. Hirobi has his butt statue. Have you seen that, by the way?
No.
No, in Hirobi's in their fucking base, Hirobi just has a statue of a butt.
Of like an ass?
No, it's like the bottom half of a mannequin. But
what?
Yes, the butt faced outwards.
Why?
I don't know. Well, if you saw in Aruto's little hidden basement room, he had the chest of a female mannequin, which is real weird.
Where's the head?
Do you think Fua has it in his room? And he just looks at it and goes, you know, I miss my dad.
One day I'll free you.
One day I'll
says looking at.
I'm sorry, it's making me laugh. Oh, shit. But yeah,
It is pretty funny.
Overall, I really enjoyed this episode, and I'm excited for the next episode because it's all about movie stars.
Movie.
Going to the movie.
Going to the movies.
Man, I can't wait to never see Breaking Mammoth ever again. Except
Probably not very often. Yeah.
Except for like, I mean, I'm gonna guess he's gonna be in the winter movie because there's gonna probably be a Breaking Mammoth v Time Machine fight because of course there will be.
Or hear me out. Combining a mammoth, the Breaking Mammoth, and the Time Machine to fight an evil robot.
Fight a bigger, even eviler robot. All right. Anyway, like I said, good episode. Stakes are definitely starting to be raised, and I'm really glad. If you liked, like the video, and maybe subscribe, because more of these are happening, and I'm finally probably going to make a playlist later today.
That's a good. I thought you already did that.
No, I have not made a playlist for these. I
You
should.
probably should.
I really should. I can keep them in the background. Anyway, if you liked the video, like the video. If you want to see more, subscribe. Please go subscribe to Lename, because he takes time out of his day to do this all the time.
I do.
So go subscribe to him and enjoy, you know, his content, because I enjoy it.
Somebody needs to.
Anyway, hope you all had a wonderful day. I'll see you later.
Bye, guys.